This is what really happens when a narcissist says, "I love you." Obviously. Narcissists are ruthless individuals who find pleasure in the suffering of others. Without the approval and adoration of others, they are unable to function. In any instance, the narcissistic supply they receive is determined by how other people respond to their narcissistic conduct. So just like anger, irritation, or dissatisfaction, the showing of sympathy, worry, or sympathy also feeds the ego of the narcissist. The majority of narcissists will go to tremendous measures to conceal who they really are from you. There are those individuals, though, who are so clearly mad that they stand out. The most dangerous individuals, though, are those you least anticipate running into. The narcissist will experience negative emotions if they are convinced they are innocent. They are terrified that you would take advantage of your success to slink beneath their poor asses and steal what is rightfully yours. The narcissist will always claim credit for their accomplishments. Therefore, the accurate term is indeed steal. You could be sure they would say things like, "I pray you lose everything," or "your good fortune was only a fluke," to you. By acting like toddlers while being grown-ups and using derogatory language, they expose their resentment and immaturity. Envy, hypocrisy/double-dealing, self-destructive behavior, and resentment are some of the negative characteristics that narcissists frequently exhibit. Your successes and other laborious results will only be attributed to luck. Whatever the type of your response, the fact that they were able to elicit a response from you indicates that they were successful in their goal. Even while they covet their resources and the energy they provide, narcissists are more focused on their capacity to impose control over others. And they can do it more effectively than by getting their hands dirty or by blatantly accusing people of misconduct. The question then becomes, what will they do? However, before I continue, I just wanted to express my gratitude to everyone who has viewed this video and say thank you. By sending this video to your friends and family, you can help me promote our channel. Please turn on the bell and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already so that you can get notifications whenever a new video is released. In today's video, we'll talk about how narcissists take advantage of and hurt those around them. The narcissist occasionally needs to extract retaliation from a supply source for inappropriate behavior. Given how sensitive narcissists are, this might be about anything. Suppose, for instance, that your voice tone is disagreeable. Since you didn't reply to the first text, they sent you a second one. Or you expose yourself to their narcissistic rage if you refuse to do anything for them or comply with any requests they make. A narcissist's ability to criticize others is almost limitless and entirely dependent on the mood at the time. Every time a problem arises, the majority of your life will be spent attempting to dodge the narcissist's attacks. They might get completely activated by the simple fact that you are still in your physical body. The narcissist will turn to emotional starvation as a favored strategy if the supply refuses to be given up. Narcissists typically employ the silent treatment, which involves withholding affection and communication. It could take some time to get in touch with them and start a dialogue. Because of how it makes them feel, the narcissist views it as torturous. They believe that because it would worry them, that it will worry you too and hurt you. To show off their control of the supply chain is one of the narcissist's professed motives for tormenting people. Every time the narcissist relies on the victim to yield to his demands and go to any lengths to get him back. When the victim is unable to get assistance from anybody else, the narcissist's method of torture is most effective. Their only source of affection and connection is the narcissist. The target will go to any lengths to prevent the narcissist from entirely isolating them, because they know that the narcissist is determined to continue the silent treatment for as long as possible. They can be friendly with other victims, even though they are uncomfortable or silent about one, which leads to frequent occurrences of this. Once they have you emotionally alone and unable to confide in anybody, narcissists can use a variety of supplies to satisfy their needs. If you don't speak out about how they treat you, narcissists may take joy in your suffering. The more control they have over you, the longer they can keep you emotionally spent. They have achieved what many believed to be impossible by combining previously unrelated undertakings. The other person is rewarding themselves with a narcissistic supply, while punishing you for your response to their inaction. When we resist their intimidation, and don't let their actions impact us, narcissists become infuriated. We are implying that the narcissist is not as significant as we believe by acting as though they do not exist. Narcissists are infamous for punishing others in ways that they themselves would find strange and cruel. When a tactic, such as emotionally starving a person, doesn't work, the narcissist becomes perplexed and frustrated. You must persuade the narcissist that you are more powerful than they are if you want them to believe that. However, once we recognize the narcissist as our enemy, we must sever all emotional attachments to ensure that the narcissist's remarks have no further bearing on us. They want to be the thing that eventually brings us sorrow if they have the ability to negatively impact our well-being in any manner, emotionally, financially, physically, or in any other way. This is just another justification for permanently severing ties with narcissists, because narcissists lose control over you when you emotionally distance yourself from them. They won't affect your thoughts or behaviors in any way. Narcissists are genuinely malnourished emotionally. Torture includes manipulating and forcing the subject into surrender. As a result, both our mental and physical health suffer. Playing the emotional manipulation game that the narcissist offers is entirely up to us. The decision to do this is entirely up to us. Narcissists are deficient in many different ways. They depend on you because you have something they don't. They don't have a place to reside, whereas you do. They will attempt to steal your car even though they don't have one of their own. You are helping them by providing for their lack of job. They depend on one another for survival, yet there are never enough of them, and they die. I do, however, hope that if you notice you're being used, you'll be able to take back control of the circumstance and escape without too much difficulty. That concludes the video for today, I believe. We hope you found this information to be useful. If you have any opinions or stories to share, please do so in the comment section below. Your consideration of what I have to say is appreciated. I really appreciate it.